Welcome people, today I'll be talking about Vanquish, the game everyone says that they love, but no one has played.
Vanquish.
The story starts when Russia takes over an American space station and puts San Francisco in a microwave and people die and the water goes all bubbly and shit. So America tasks these dudes to take back the station, and these two that work with an organization called DARPA to retrieve the guy that designed their power source. The presentation is pretty nice with some pretty good music and I like most of the character designs. You got Sam, the main character, probably the world's biggest cigarette waster. He literally smokes a cig in every cutscene and never finishes smoking. At times he can smoke while in cover. I never use that in game because it's kinda useless. He's just riding from Metal Gear Solid but wearing a microwave. Well, I'm not complaining because I quite like Raiden from the game that shall not be named. He's pretty cool with not many one-liners but a lot of badass moves. You got Burns. He's named Burns because he always burns coal and inhales the fumes because he sounds like he has every lung disease in the world. He's the grumpy old American general who always argues with the young soldier, so every interaction between him and Sam can be boiled down to, these men are going to die, Burns, leave them, we got better things to do. Sam goes to save him anyways, Burns saves them anyways, and that is their interaction in the whole game. And he won't shut the fuck up about ammo wasting.
Don't just spray and pray! Concentrate your fire, damn it! There's gotta be something we can shoot at on that thing! Don't just spray and pray! Concentrate your fire, damn it! There's gotta be something we can shoot at on that thing!
And finally we got Elena, the comm support. She heavily reminds me of Saris from Hellsing Ultimate. The camera always pans to her skirt each time she's on screen. But wait, if you look closer you'll find the transition to the next paragraph. How quaint. So if the story is so mundane and the characters are nothing to write home about, why do I love this game so much? Because of this. This game carries the normal Platinum Games DNA even though it's a third-person shooter. It has the ridiculous action scenes, stylish gameplay, and not that many dumb, funny moments to my disappointment. So to start off with the gameplay, it's fun. Like, real fun. For cover shooters. Cover shooters for me are always known for not being fast-paced, and I would even say boring at times. But not here. It's all about the movement, from the sliding to vaulting over cover to dodging attacks, it all fits real well. So the way that works is that the enemies would flush you out using grenades or heavy fire, or at times just plain old hiding under chest-high walls. Rather than other cover-based shooters where moving from cover to cover is slow as shit. Here it's buttery smooth, but in the beginning I got way over my head and thought that I am invincible, and this happened. So the real way of doing it is using the slide to get behind cover and to use a slow-mo, and the slow-mo is one of the coolest things in the game. The cool thing about it is that it shows you everything, including projectiles. And it feels at times like you're Quicksilver just passing under bullets, but it has a huge flaw. The slow-mo in the game consumes energy, and the energy is kind of what is supposed to keep you from running head first into battle, with sparks coming out of your ass. And the slow-mo automatically turns on the moment your health gets low, and it doesn't stop unless your energy runs out, so you're stuck behind cover watching projectiles fly, and then you run out of energy, and you won't be able to slide anymore. I get it as a way to punish you for taking a dumb move, but it decimates space so badly it's just not worth it. Now the shooting on the other hand feels kinda nice. The weapons sound a bit, some of them sound a bit wimpy, and others sound too weird. In general most weapons are useful and have situations where they excel, but there are a few weapons that are somewhat dumb. The disc launcher weapon for example. Do you want to be a Dragon Ball character and throw destructo discs? Well, too bad. Because this thing is wimpy, because it does little to no damage and I have little to no footage for it. Or do you want to be a guided missile launcher? Well, too bad again, because this thing misses half of its shots. And finally, are you the most boring human being alive and you think sliding across the battlefield in style is too much fun for a blood pressure old man like you? Then the beam weapon is for you. It consumes your energy, not your ammo, so if you want to use it, you'd have to kiss having fun goodbye. The game has QTEs, and you know what? I actually don't mind them. I just hate when they are overused in games. They are spread around quite nicely, and the scenes that have them are always kinda fun, and there is a score system that is not worth mentioning. The game's performance was a bit weird. My PC said that the game was running at 250 frames, but I swear some cutscenes dropped the frame rate below 25 FPS, and the game had one glitch that made mission unfinishable, then even worse, but it was fixed by a restart. So now let's talk about the story. The story is okay, other than the interactions between the main characters, which we talked about a while ago. It's fine. It's again nothing to write home about. It gets you to several nice locations and a few semi-creative missions. Some of them include an escort mission and a boring rail section. That's exactly what I want in a fast-paced game, not being able to go fast. From here, I'll be talking about some spoilers, so if you want to experience this story for yourself, move to... Are they gone? Good, what the fuck are these people expecting out of a game like Vanquish? So Sam and the gang go through the space station to get the professor, or retake the station, but the president wants to use the station to start a war to boost the economy. And Burns is the one sent to ensure that. So at one point, that is revealed and you fight Burns in the boss fight, and all of a sudden he wants to help you, and you're fine with it. What? I still don't get what happened here. Is it because you respect his beliefs, or something? Or something I missed? I don't know, but Burns activates the microwave to attack Russia, and Sam has to blow up the place. I don't know at that point, I was just giggling because of this cutscene.
Are you kidding me?
You have to admit that was pretty cool. Then you have a boss fight, mind you, a pretty good boss fight, and then the president kills herself, and then the game ends. Throw all that in the trash, cause the real game starts after the credits, where you play a rail shooter and shoot rocks with the faces of the development team, and I guess they got in a bar fight or something, cause their photos are all mugshots. No, for real, look at this shit. This guy totally killed 2 people last night, and this woman totally takes a rip on a daily basis. Nobody told me Swagger Souls was in the game. That finishes the review. The game is good and I recommend it for shooter fans. It's fast-paced and childishly fun and doesn't try to take itself too seriously. So, if you liked the video, subscribe for more videos every time I feel like it. And goodbye.
Vanquish.